Hey everyone, welcome back to more of Zelda Deluxe First Quest. And we're gonna be... I think we pretty much took out most of the light, the original overworld. We're gonna have to go into basically an alternate overworld, which is gonna be very fun to explore. First gonna recharge. But I'm actually just gonna get a couple things in the mirror side. Again, if you're going to the locations of the old levels, for example, if you want to go, this is where level 8 was originally. But if you go in here, this will be the same thing for like levels 6 through 9. Still a bit of the overworld I haven't even explored yet, actually. I'll probably do that later. Well, I might as well scoop up whatever money I can find. Actually, you're gonna need a good amount of money. I already blew open this left wall. Makes a nice little shortcut to get to this side. And if you use your flute on this spot, you open up a teleporter, and yeah, when you want to step into this, then if you're ready, welcome to the other side of Hyrule. The mirror side is not a very friendly place to be, and you will see why very quickly. Because, like, pretty much everything is just massively upgraded. And the amount of damage you take is just like... You see how much damage you're taking already. Yeah, you're gonna need more super bombs to blow open those walls. There's no good way to really survive in this area. I mean, you're just gonna have to get better equipment, basically. Because right now, you're just a city duck. You have, like, completely unarmed, essentially. It's worse that, they shoot basically homing fireballs at you. Versus the original Octoroks just shoot, what, rocks? I mean, look how many hits it's taking just to knock out these otherwise easy enemies. Okay, this is a pretty obvious spot right here. But if you use a regular bomb, it doesn't do anything. So you actually need another super bomb. And if you go in here, get another heart container. Now there is a little gimmick with this. You know, the fact you found the heart container pretty much on the same spot. Pretty much at the exact same spot as in the original Hyrule. There is a very shrewd gimmick with this. It becomes more relevant in the second quest, and bonus points to you if you can figure it out now, because then you'll know where, you know, all the levels are in the second quest. I'm not gonna say anything right now. When I get to the second quest, I'll actually put in the comments, if I remember, what the little gimmicks are. At least the way I think about it. And it makes sense, at least, you know, it holds the way I think about it for that gimmick. Boomerang is like gonna be a lifesaver right now. Anything to slow down the action. Because this place can get deadly very quickly. And I'll tell you right now, Blue Ring is not quite gonna cut it here. And you know, you're seeing it taking this many hits just to bust some of these, you know, easy enemies. You imagine some of the harder enemies. Alright, another heart container right there. And what you actually want to do on this screen, use your flute. I think on the very edge, you walk up as far as you can, use the flute, and then you open up this pathway to this free heart container. Yeah, basically any extra life we can get, we'll just pick up right now. I have to get back to the light side. Not even bothering, I'm just gonna go back this way. I'm gonna take the safe way back. So I'm just gonna walk over on the light overworld. A lot safer for your overall health. And try to go through all the easiest screens you can find. Luckily you find a super bomb on this screen. Very convenient because you actually need one to bust that wall down. Create a shortcut for yourself. Yeah, again, as I mentioned before, that's the same case with any of levels 6 through 9. Told to search in the mirror part. That does not mean it's in the same screen. It's just somewhere in the mirror world. Yeah, it is a big plus to pick up the magical sword, because that really helps you for the mirror world. I might as well scoop up some quick cash, you know, beat up these ghosts. Because again, as mentioned before, there's actually a lot of stuff to buy, and it's gonna cost you a pretty penny to buy all that stuff. Alright, I'm gonna actually go back to the mirror side, because there's something in particular I want to pick up, make life a whole lot easier. At least pretty much get a lot of loose change just from beating up whatever you see here, and this is probably a better spot to grind in the mirror world. Too much risk on that side. It's not like they drop like 50 rupee drops or anything. Now, back in the mirror world, you actually do a lot better once you find a magical sword. Just to put in perspective how much more difficult the mirror side is, your magical sword is basically on this side. It's your wooden sword. That's just to give a little perspective of how difficult this side gets. Nothing in there. So, you know, if you only come in with a white sword, you're doing, it's basically the equivalent of half a wooden sword, in a way, if you want to think of it that way. Now you have a wooden sword equivalent on the mirror side. So as crappy as that is, that's still far better. You know, these purple Octoroks only take 2 hits and not 4. Okay, so I think arrow and bomb shops are still the same. Yeah, what a difference a little sword upgrade makes. Oh, 10 rupees there. So yeah, you can get some bigger rupee drops, like the 10 rupees, but I mean, I don't think that's really worth the amount of trouble you have to go through here. I may as well just get 2 5 rupee drops. I mean, that's the same thing, right? Look at that, even the magical sword still takes 4 hits. Can you imagine the white sword would be 8 hits? I mean, you'd be just hitting these things all day and they're never going down. So the secret dungeon is, well, as the old man says, nearby, and it's kind of right next to you. You kind of start burning the most suspicious spots. And this is your bonus level. And it is a very good idea to come here as fast as you can. Good thing is I have plenty of extra keys, so I don't have to kind of take a lot of shortcuts here. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that money there. Start getting upgraded Garayas. That's a level 3 one. Now I think in this quest, you'd rather get hit by the boomerang than touch them directly. I think you take twice as much damage from, touch damage versus the boomerang. Knock out all the easy stuff. Oh, hammer's gonna become very handy. So I'm just gonna skip most of these rooms, go straight up to the rooms that matter. Yeah, since I have a lot of extra keys to work with. Now you do get a hint about what to do, but basically this room just had a bunch of bats. Very simple room compared to some of the other rooms we just went through. So what you want to use, you want to use your flute in these types of rooms. Yeah, I can't proceed past this point, but that's okay, I'll do that later. But this nets you the purple ring. It's a huge item for the mirror world. This is basically I guess you can call it your blue ring for the Mirror Hyrule. It's level 3 armor, in simple terms. Yeah, you really want to find this as fast as possible because this really evens up the odds. Really ups your chances. And I'm gonna complete this place later. I think there's one thing I forgot to pick up. I guess I'm gonna scoop up whatever money I can find for these enemies. I can be a lot more aggressive now, you know, level 3 armor. I gotta remember to buy some some enemy bait at some point. I forgot what was the cheapest enemy bait around here. Because I know I'm gonna need it for later on, so I might as well just get it now, actually, just so I don't forget it for later on. Now the way I approach the Mirror Hyrule is basically pretty much every screen I can find, I'm just gonna leave one enemy behind. Because again, I know they can give you bigger money drops, but it's just not worth the amount of time you have to put in to take out some of these enemies. You might as well take out some of the easier enemies and you get a few 5 rupee drops, that's good enough. Yeah, nothing in this place. Yeah, see, a lot easier to maneuver through these screens when you only have one enemy to deal with. I forgot what was in here. Nope, just another shop. Look at how crowded this screen can get, huh? And make sure I just leave one enemy behind. Make it easier to move through these screens. I guess, these levers aren't, not a very bad source. Yeah, there's pretty much no point in trying to leave only one of those behind. This is the basic concept of Mirror Hyrule. So if you get plus money on the normal side, it's going to be minus money on the mirror side, and vice versa. If it's minus money on the normal side, then it's plus money on the mirror side. Again, I mentioned something about some little shrewd gimmick that the author puts in this quest. Actually, more so in the second quest. Again, I'm gonna comment on that when I get to the second quest. Well, at least as I'm KOing enemies, I can scoop up the free money in the meantime. One rupee. Yeah, that's, we just leave that there. Especially some of these screens can get really cramped with Octoroks. You thought they were kind of easy enemies before, you might think a little differently at this point. And that's why getting that purple ring is so important. You get it as fast as possible. Just so that you can... you can lower the damage you're gonna take. And a lot of these shops are not here. They're different shops in place of it. Look, it still takes 8 hits with a magical sword. And again, you imagine a white sword? How many times would you have to hit that thing? You'd be sitting there all day. This is very helpful to pick up as soon as you can find this. Double magic is always a nice thing to have, especially with how expensive a lot of this magic is. Even a candle's like half a bar at baseline. So now you can last a bit longer with your magic. Okay, so, got some good stuff in this part. Now we're in better condition to survive in the mirror world. Alright, so next part, I'm probably just gonna keep scouting. I might just keep, actually, I'll keep going a little bit further. I actually want to pave open a path to that fairy fountain. So I'll keep going for just a smidge longer. Because if you restart, you're gonna start on the mirror side, not the light side. So, and you start with 3 hearts, so not exactly, you don't want to toss yourself short like that. pick up some extra cash while I'm at it. Any free money I can pick up right now just adds up for later on. Especially if you can get some of those 10 rupee drops. And those actually do add up quickly. Again, I just leave one enemy behind on pretty much every screen I can find, just to make travel time a lot shorter. Because you might as well just take out blue levers, you know, you got chances to get 5 rupee drops from them, and, you know, it doesn't take that long to take them out, compared to this. I mean, I'll take what I can find right now. I think the first time I played this, I tried to do this with a white sword and a blue ring. Very bad idea. Probably almost died a number of times. Because just the amount of damage you take piles up so quickly. Here and now it doesn't pile up as quickly. Although the money does add up, you know, especially if you get a few of those 10 rupee drops. Happily take the extra money. Although some of these screens, maybe I might just take out everything, especially if I can take them out in one hit. But anything that takes like, you know, 2, 4 hits, maybe more, you know, just leave one enemy behind. Make your life a lot easier. I'm gonna have to buy some stuff pretty soon. I mean, your best way to attack these Octoroks is actually to keep moving. Not to stand still, so that, the fireballs just keep going off and missing. That's probably your best way to approach this. I mean, it's not a bad place to get money if you can actually survive long enough out here. So again, I'm just paving open a safe path to the fairy fountain for myself for, future reference. Although even easier just to go to the regular Hyrule. And pretty much there's no way you're gonna be going down on this side with no other purple ring. Enemies do like no damage. Alright, so kind of stretched that part out a little bit, but again, you see how long it takes just to pave open a safe path to travel on the mirror side. Alright, so next part, either I'm just gonna go buy some stuff, or probably just keep exploring outside. Going over the map, basically. I actually still have some stuff on the light side, actually. So I still have a little bit to explore, so we'll do that in the next part. Alright, see you guys later.